Hi everybody, I'm Jay and today I'm doing a product review on Waterfly's new Shaolin Kung Fu backpack that is inside. Now rather than taking this out and showing you this in the kitchen, I thought I would do a real world test, which I always do, but I wanted to show you that I'm actually using it on the road. So here's the video of me when I traveled to San Francisco, California using my Kung Fu Shaolin backpack from Waterfly. Hi everybody, today I'm going to talk about my new Kung Fu Shaolin backpack. I travel all the time, and this company reached out to me asking me if I'd like to try their new backpack. Now, I have a lot of backpacks I've used over the years, from small that don't really hold a lot except a laptop and a couple things for electronics, to a larger backpack that's really big, it's hard to put in overhead space or shove underneath the seat in the airplane. This actually fits the bill for everything, and I was really glad that a company thought out backpack design and didn't go with the traditional backpack that has the big zipper on the top and you got all the big pockets out in front. The thing's bulky, it gets hung up on things. This is actually very efficient. It is very water resistant, not waterproof, the company told me, but in rain, I can tell you that everything can stay dry, but it is considered water resistant. Now, the zippers you'll see on this are all sealed, almost like those waterproof zippers, which made me think it was waterproof. But it does make an excellent seal where the water has not gotten in yet. And when I travel, I pack that I'm not going to return home and that I can be sustainable on the road for an unlimited amount of time, and I have everything I need, from medical supplies to my toothbrush to shaving equipment, to you name it, I've got it with me. And I'm going to explain to you all the different components in this bag. I'm going to talk about the features, and the thing that I love about this is I can then travel, and I have a week of clean clothes in here, everything. I've got shorts, I've got pants, I've got underwear, t-shirts, I've got my belt, I've got a lot of things in here, including my iPad that I'm traveling with today. I also can travel with a laptop that fits in there as well, and all the electronics to charge my phone, as well as my iPad and my laptop. So I'm gonna open this up, I'm gonna show you how convenient this is and how well this thing packs, including a really cool convenient feature to get your jacket in and out very quickly. So if you go somewhere where there's inclement weather, you don't have to unzip everything to get it out. You can just take it right out of this little special compartment. Here we go. First thing I want to talk about is the gear loops. These gear loops are great. This is what holds all my extra equipment on the outside, and I can set it down and everything stays in place. The other thing I like about this is that you can adjust these gear loops. Button right here that loosens it up, so you can loosen everything up and get your equipment out for unpacking, which is really nice. And you can see you have a lot of space here for whatever you need to put inside. The other thing that's nice is there's a gear loop on the side here as well. You can actually put the top of a water bottle on here, let it hang it down. The thing that's really great about this is this pocket can be used for anything you want, but it is a water bottle pocket. And if you notice on the side here, unlike a lot of pockets that have the mesh, which I've ripped many times, all my backpacks I've ripped mesh on them. They did a great idea by putting the elastic in here, but they have this so that it's not mesh. It's actually the fabric that's sewn in together. So when you stick your equipment in here, your water bottle, that's not gonna rip anymore, which is really important. The other thing I like is these seams right here. You can see it looks like waterproof zippers, but they've told me this is not waterproof, it's water resistant. But these zippers here actually hold everything in place real nicely, and they feel like the waterproof zippers. They're like almost like a vinyl outer shell that when you close it, makes a complete seal, and you can see that really it's very, very hard for water to get in there. So I want to talk about the top, which is I think one of the coolest features when I travel, and that is this quick access. And this is actually amazing. You can see here on the top, it holds everything, and this is where I have my jacket always on top. It's my Columbia jacket, and I can just take this out and open it up, and this happens to be a vest that I have today because the weather's a little cool, but it's not ice cold, and I can put a jacket and my Columbia vest in this as well. Inside here you can see is also the compartment for the clothes. So if you want to get something on the top that's loose, maybe an extra pair of wool socks or something, you can keep that in there as well for convenience. You don't have to undo the entire top. And of course when you're done, you just fold this over like so. You've got some clips on the top that are really nice, easy to use. They lock in securely, and it has a nice loop here to hold the straps so it's not flopping all over the place. And you can just hold the top, give it a pull, and now everything is secure. The other thing about this is it has a lot of compartments. We're going to go to compartment number 1 here on the top.
As you can see in here, there's a compartment. It is very deep, and it's the same compartment you can access for various pieces of equipment. In this case, I have my phone charger. It's a solar charger, so I can put it out in the sun, keep this charged all the time when I'm on the road. I've got in here also a set of earbuds. I've got in here my cable that I use for charging my equipment for my iPad or my laptop. I also have a pair of plug-in earphones, really important for traveling, because when I have an iPad, I want to plug in and not use my battery, so I can do this and conserve battery for listening to movies. I've got a small extension cable that goes onto my phone, or it can plug into the iPad. And if you reach down here as well, I have more items in here. This is actually the charger that I use, 2 USBs and USB-Cs. And this is the smallest I can get to charge all my devices. I used to have a lot of different chargers and cables. I really tried to downsize, and there's nothing else in here, but there's a lot of room in here for other things. That is pocket number 1. Over here on the back, you'll notice that it has really, really nice padding. This padding is fantastic. It feels great. You can see it says Waterfly here, which is the company. And this is so if you take luggage with you, this will slide on the handle, which is absolutely a must feature. I cannot stand a backpack without a handle. Slide it on the handle and you're good to go. These also flip and are designed to flip open like so, so you have full access to the back side here. Now on this side is another pocket. Okay, and again, these zippers are really nice and tight. They're snug. You can see how it seals here, which is absolutely fantastic to keep out any water. And inside here, I've got various things. I've got some eye drops, which I use a lot. I've got a little brush or comb, so I have to look great for you guys on camera. I've got a cleaning cloth for my glasses. And in here, I've got my little special good luck charm from New Orleans that I got in the king cake. If you know about that, you know about Mardi Gras, then you know about this little guy. So that's my good luck charm. This actually is a really good sized pocket in here, so you can fit a lot more than this in here, but I try to keep the things that I use the most convenient on the side. And again, super easy to zip it up. Over here we have another pocket. This is the full backside pocket. And here is where I have my iPad. You can keep your iPad on the inside. On the interior of this, there is another large pocket that will hold another laptop. So again, it's amazing capacity for such a small and thin, look at this, pack. It holds a lot. Over here, you have some zippers that are hidden. I wasn't sure where they were at first, but they're right there, and you can either pull them both up or one at a time. And if you take this up and around, this opens up the entire interior where you're going to access all of your clothes. Now inside of this, I've got my pen here. I've got some really nice pockets for additional things which I'm not using today for my travels. But if I need something or I have a passport, I'll put that in there. And on top of here is your other very large section that will fit a laptop, or it'll also fit your iPad. Now I put the iPad on the outside here because it gives me a nice flat base, which lets this hold really nicely to my back and keeps everything close up against the body. Inside here, you've got some really nice compression strap to compress your clothes. And with what I'm wearing and the clothes here, I have a full week. I have various shorts, shirts, t-shirts, underwear. I've got shorts. I've got socks down in here. You name it, it's in here, and it's just for my clothing. And this will actually fit more. And this is great because you can really hold the top here, this clip, and just pull this down, and it cinches super, super tight. And this thing will hold, you know, the entire bag without moving. So we'll go ahead and close that up. Really nice Velcro, heavy duty Velcro on top of here. So when this is like this, it's not going to come open at all, which is really nice. And we have a really nice clip for your keys. So I'm not traveling with any keys today, but if I do, you can clip them on here and you can just put them inside this mesh pocket. We'll go ahead and close this back up. And again, look how nice that seals. I mean, this is all sealed. There you go. So that is that. Again, really nice non-sweat pads that go on the back, and I'll show you how I wear this in just a second. And this was designed to flip. So when you open this up, these always get in the way. Well, they did a really good design at Waterfly where these actually flip open to access. And the other feature that's really cool on this, that I love, is this front pocket. And this is where I keep my cell phone, which is being used right now to video this video. And it also has another area in here you can put other things with a pull-out strap. So if you shove it down in here, this strap will actually pull it all the way out of the pocket. So we have a really nice Velcro strap enclosure, heavy duty Velcro strap on this, which really holds it nicely. You also have another loop here for a pen or something else. If you want to take a pair of sunglasses and just slide them down in there, you can do that as well. You've got some D-rings here, so you can clip things onto your D-rings on both sides. So you can see this has the phone holder on here. If you don't want it, you can take it off, but I like it, so I leave it on there. So to put this on is really simple. We have our straps here extended out so we can get our arms in easily on both sides. We're going to just tighten these up and cinch them once we get our arms in. So I just take it like this and go down below, move this around, get my arm in back here, like so. And whenever you pull it over, it's gonna rotate and get on perfectly, just like that. Then we're gonna go ahead and take our chest clip right here. We're gonna clip this to the chest, flip it up. And then we're gonna go ahead and take our straps. We're gonna pull these down, like so. And then we have the waist clip right here that will go across the waist. We can actually tighten this up. Thank you, Waterfly. I appreciate you seeing my videos and noticing that I could use something great for my travels. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Please look at the link down below. You get your discount on one of these backpacks. Please subscribe and like the channel. I've got a lot of reviews coming on stacked up. A lot of companies want me to review their products, and this is definitely at the top of my list for when I travel and I'm going out and eating that great barbecue. Great trip with my Shaolin backpack from Waterfly. Absolutely fantastic to travel with. Until the next one, smoke on, baby.